But right now, it's time for this.
Cavanaugh! 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 Cavanaugh!
Jeff Cavanaugh.
Jeff, I hope you were going earmuffs a second ago and you didn't hear the disrespect that Kevin KT Fun Tweets Turner just laid down, but you've known him for a long time. You've worked with him for a long time. Did his very disrespectful monologue upset you in any way?
No, I think he did. I think he did all the right things there, honestly. I think he did everything right.
Well, now I'm offended by you.
Yeah, I think he crushed it. Star Wars is fine, but whatever.
Thank you, Jeff.
Wait, but you're less sci-fi and you're more dragon fantasy world, right?
Yeah, if you got a wizard or a dragon, I'm in that thing.
Okay,
Yeah. Dungeon Crawler Carl is now the greatest book ever written, by the way, if anybody wants to read that.
What a great nickname, Dungeon Crawler Carl.
That is awesome.
That's incredible, dude. What is that? Is this new?
Boy, describing Dungeon Crawler Carl is a task.
All right, we'll do that in the future.
Just not.
Yeah, we'll do that in the future. Google it, friends. Don't look it up on Urban Dictionary. You do not want to look up Dungeon Crawler on Urban Dictionary.
No, you don't. Maybe this will help. Which Cowboys draft pick is most closely resembles a Dungeon Crawler Carl?
Jay-Sean Barham.
Look how quickly. I mean, so quick. That was great.
Yeah. Because the thing about Dungeon Crawler Carl is it's some sort of combination of like Diablo 2. It's like a lit RPG. The world is ending and you have to go in the dungeon and you have to survive the different levels and there's different things and you level up as you go down. There's an AI that runs it that has a foot fetish. And so the key is athleticism and violence when you're in the dungeon with Dungeon Crawler Carl. And so Jay-Sean Barham, the Cowboys' newest linebacker / edge, that sort of mentality, he would have the proper mentality to work his way through the dungeon.
All right, I feel like we're making progress here. So let's very coolly segue to Caleb Downs talk. We've had a lot of this. But one of the places we wanted to go with this, last time I was with you, Jeff, we were talking about just how quickly he would pick things up. And you said, all right, first half of the first quarter of the first game. And that was good to hear. But in Cowboy land, Micah Parsons was wildly popular. And the kind of position that he played was prone to splash plays. This is a real basic formula. Splash plays equals popularity. Like, personality matters, but if you do things that jump off your screen and separate you from the 10 other guys on your side of the ball, then you become more popular faster. That's why quarterbacks are so popular. They're involved in every damn offensive play, blah, 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 blah. So with the position that Caleb Downs is playing, how long do you think it takes him to become a standout popularity-wise in the way that Micah Parsons was, knowing that he's not going to be chasing the quarterback every damn play?
Well, Skin, I think the answer of that is probably in the first half of the first quarter of the game.
This guy. Why? Explain this to me.
So I'm so unfairly setting up Caleb Downs, but again, we talked about this last time. Like, I think he's so uniquely built for whatever that pressure is that I don't think he'll even feel it or notice it. So it's fine. But Caleb Downs, like, he can very capably be an NFL safety, like the way you picture a safety. There's two guys way back there and he's going way back there. And if you throw it way down there, he'll be there. But a lot of the best stuff that he does is read and react to things in front of him. So it is not going to be long before they're going to throw a bubble screen. A wide receiver is just going to start running backwards and outside, and the ball's going to get there at the same time Caleb Downs does. They're going to run a slant, and Caleb Downs is going to get there at the same time that the ball does. So it'll be different than somebody chasing after the quarterback, and he may do a little bit of that too. But it'll just be those moments where you're like, we have a guy on our team that gets to play in fast forward. That's crazy. And he's not super fast measurably. He's super fast instinctually. So yeah, there'll be plays in the first game where everybody's going to go nuts because it's going to be like, wait, he wasn't. How did he get over? And how did it's going to happen very quickly.
I just came up with a special mission for Guy in the Back. and that is plays of Caleb Downs being in the right place at the right time in a montage set to the music of the James Ingram, Michael McDonald classic, Yamo Be There. Because he's going to be there, Kevin. He's going to be there, reading, reacting, making the play, being in the right position. That's what I just heard Cavanaugh
I'm sure
say.
the guy in the back's really going to appreciate that homework assignment.
Thank you. Yes.
Can I add one thing?
Yes.
Now, I think when it comes to popularity, obviously nationality can play a role. But the guy that I think of when I'm trying to get you to picture the sort of plays that I think Downs will make is Troy Polamalu.
I was asking,
with the
yes.
Steelers.
Okay, I want to ask you about that because, but also he had flowing hair. But
Yes.
I saw Cower, I think he was on Dan Patrick, comparing Downs to Polamalu before the draft. And so there you go. I always said you were a young Bill Cower that looks like Chevy Chase. But that is the whole thing, right? I mean, those kinds of plays. And a lot of times I felt like going back into the memory bank, please correct me if I'm wrong. With Polamalu, it was the massive hits that broke up plays more so than interceptions and things like that.
Yeah, he made really smart, impactful plays. Like I remember one of them's like jumping over an entire offensive line to, I don't remember if he was hitting a running back or whatever, but it's just being the guy that in your brain you realize in any given moment, I can do something that other people aren't thinking of, or I can see something before other people realize what's happening. And yeah, that leads to highlight moments, and that's going to lead. There's going to be a ton of jerseys, whether it's 18 or whether he buys a Camaro for Kobe Durant to get number 2 or whatever. There's going to be a lot of Caleb Downs jerseys. And plus, I think another part of it is, like you mentioned, how popular Micah Parsons was. The fact that he's gone and there's not a player on this defense, like I think owning a 0 jersey is probably cool. We'll probably see a bunch of overshown, but I think Caleb Downs will be the most popular Cowboys defender immediately. Because I think there's a void for that.
Yeah, it's just like there's a difference in sex appeal, though. Like the sack is like a huge play, and Micah could be good for 2 or 3 of those in a game. Like there will be a game where Caleb Downs has an interception and a forced fumble in the fourth quarter or in the second half of a game that changes everything. And we're like, whoa. But I described him more as a defense changer than a game changer. And I guess Micah was kind of both of those things. But I think about the modern like safety position, like Polamalu, that's great. 15 years ago, like Ed Reed, those are the names that pop up. Who are the safeties in the league, Jeff, with a large scale appeal that everyone would know? Your mom would know the name of this safety. There's just not that many right now, in my opinion.
That is a good point. Derwin James, a lot of people know, Kyle Hamilton, but the names I go to are the guys that, again, are the instinctual and fun, exciting players. Like it's probably Honey Badger, but not anymore. Buda Baker. Caleb Downs has the advantage of he's going to be the face of the Cowboys defense. That changes things. And for like football nerds, I think Nick Emenwari, who's kind of a safety, kind of a nickel, like he's brand new to the NFL and he got popular real quick because it's kind of the sort of player that's shifting that position in the NFL. But it's a good point. Safeties aren't as popular, but Caleb will be. The face of the Cowboys defense has to be.
He's clearly going to be the best safety named Downs for the Cowboys since Michael Downs was back there in the 80s. Do you guys know who Michael Downs is?
I know the name.
Nope. Sure don't.
Back there with Dennis Thurman. Anyways, it kind of reminded me of when Des Bryant was wearing Antonio Bryant number 88 and all the 88 jerseys became valuable again. I was like, man, if Caleb Downs would just wear number 26, everyone could break out their Michael Downs jerseys from 1983.
I had one of those 88s, by the way. I had an Antonio Bryant 88 that I bought for $9. And then when Dez was a Cowboy, I had a Dez jersey.
It was a thing. It was totally a thing. Okay, I know you're up against it. We're going to let you go. You've got lots to do today, Jeffrey. You can always catch our buddy Jeffrey Cavanaugh, not only on his own YouTube channel, but on DLLS Sports. This is a theme that's going to be running through today's show because of Cade Cunningham and Tyrese Maxey being in the NBA playoffs. Off the top of your dome piece, who are the NFL men from the Metroplex that are the biggest stars on the biggest stage in the NFL currently? Who comes to mind?
Ooh, Stafford.
Oh, yeah.
Stafford's number 1.
Yep.
Ooh. So the MVP and the Defensive Player of the Year from DFW.
How about that?
Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett Matt Stafford,
Who was the
Von Miller.
Who was the Super Bowl MVP? Because I don't remember. It wasn't a receiver from Rockwall, was it?
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Was it JSN?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I don't remember either. That's probably the biggest ones, right? Unless you want to go out to Throckmorton and get Bob Lilly in the mix.
No, I just make current guys, but it is interesting, like some of the names that come.
Throckmorton. Wow.
Yeah. I never knew that.
That's
Did you know
out there
that?
by Olney. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Disappointed in Matt Stafford, by the way. You know, one of his buddies from Highland Park used to come to KT's birthday party all the time, and I don't think Stafford ever came with him, but Clayton Kershaw used to be a regular at KT's birthday parties.
We're going to have Jared Sandler on in a minute, and I'm going to ask him the same question. I was wondering how quickly, as he runs through the MLB stars, does it take him to get to Kershaw?
Yeah.
I think it will be first.
It'll probably
Not
be
that
first.
I keep up enough.
But
Yeah.
that's the thing, though, is like those guys are sniffing 40 now, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Stafford.
Yeah,
is, for
37,
sure.
38.
Yeah.
And Kershaw retired.
So wait a minute. Oh, he is officially retired now? I didn't even realize that.
Am I crazy?
I don't know.
I don't
dude,
know.
Ask Sandler.
I'm pretty sure he
I
retired.
felt like
last
the
year.
last 3 years. I feel like the last 3 years he
Yeah.
was on the verge of retirement, and then he just kept going out there and making amazing things happen.
Well, is he still playing? I thought he retired because he had his last game. Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't look. Do yourself a favor. If you have a single baseball thought, wait until Sandler's here.
That's a great, great piece of advice. Jeffrey, thank you for your time. We will talk to you. I believe we're going to talk to you on Thursday this week. Wait, what do you?
No, I'm just like, he's
Did you-
right. He's right. Just wait for Jared.
Coming up next, we wait for Sandler. Bye, Jeffrey.
Bye.
My name is Jeff.
Cavanaugh. 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 Cavanaugh.
Jeff Cavanaugh